my cat was dying, the vet refused to help without $800 cash. It was 2 a.m. when my diabetic cat, Milo, went into violent seizures, foam at the mouth, his little body jerking. What happened at the end will shock you. I drove like a maniac to the only emergency vet within 50 miles. The moment I burst in, carrier in hand, the receptionist didn't even look concerned. She just tapped on a laminated sign taped to the counter. Cash only after midnight. I pulled out my debit and credit cards, explaining Milo was in diabetic shock. She silently pointed to an ATM across the street, the one I knew had been broken for months. Then she spoke, flat as stone. The vet won't even look at him without $800 cash up front. Milo was convulsing right in front of her. I begged, she rolled her eyes. That's exactly why we need payment first. Emotional owners make bad financial decisions. She motioned to the waiting room, 3 other owners frantically calling friends for cash while their pets suffered. One man's dog had been hit by a car, he had $600. She sent him outside until he could get more. I offered him my $200 to cover the gap. She snapped, no combining payments, complicates bookkeeping. A woman clutching a limp rabbit was told, exotic pets are $1,200 minimum anyway. Time slowed. 20 minutes crawled by. Milo's seizures got worse, his cries faded, his gums were turning blue, his body, limp. I ran back to the counter, showing her. She didn't blink. Most pets brought in this late don't make it anyway. There's a nice wooded area out back if you want to say goodbye. I bit my tongue. Milo was still breathing, barely. Then I remembered. In my car from baking last week, a bottle of corn syrup. It can save cats in diabetic crisis. I bolted outside, grabbed it, came back, and shouted for the whole room to hear. I'm going to save my cat myself since the professionals don't care if he lives or dies. She threatened to call the police. I hit record on my phone and said, please do, and explain why you're refusing to treat a dying cat. Right there on the waiting room floor, I smeared syrup on Milo's gums. Other people started filming. The receptionist snapped. The back door slammed open. A vet stormed out, his face red, until he saw Milo. Then all the color drained from his face. He scooped Milo out of my hands, barking at the receptionist for glucose and IV supplies. With 5 phones recording, he had no choice but to treat him. 10 minutes later, Milo was stabilized. Then the sun rose and another man in scrubs walked in, carrying coffee. He froze. His gaze swept over the scattered medical equipment, the blood splatters, then locked on the vet. Derek, what the hell are you doing in my clinic? Silence. He grabbed him by the collar. I fired you 8 months ago for stealing ketamine. My stomach dropped. The man who just saved Milo wasn't even supposed to be there. The receptionist tried to slip out. Don't move, Lorna, the owner barked. Police arrived within minutes. Witnesses shouted about the cash demands. A search of Derek's car revealed $17,000 in cash and a stash of stolen ketamine. Turns out he'd been running illegal overnight shifts and 13 pets had died under his care. He got 12 years for practicing without a license and drug trafficking. Lorna? Accessory charges. All because one night they thought money mattered more than lives. Subscribe to Flash Story and hit like.